What's up, Music Fest fam? Thanks for joining us today. My name is Ken, and I'm going to be sharing all the news going on around the country about music festivals. Lost Land and Wakan just finished up, so we got lots of stuff to share with you. I got some people coming on the video later that went to Lost Land, so they're going to share some of their opinions with you guys. And if you guys have any festivals coming up, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below, so make sure you guys subscribe, like this video if you enjoy, and I really appreciate you guys being here today. So the first thing I want to share with you guys going on in music festival news is Lunchbox hydration packs. I'm sure you guys have heard of Lunchbox before. If you haven't, check them out. They have some of the best hydration packs on the market right now. They're totally theft proof. They get your water hydration needs taken care of, and they look awesome all at the same time. So I would definitely check out Lunchbox hydration packs. But that's not why they're in the news today. They are in the news because Insomniac has started a collaboration with Lunchbox. So I'm going to show you guys right now what that's looking like. So basically, Insomniac has teamed up with Lunchbox. They came out with their own logos on the bags. Besides the logos, it doesn't really seem like anything else is different. So if you've already got a 2024 Lunchbox, you're basically getting the same thing you already have. If you don't already have a 2024 Lunchbox hydration pack, the only reason I would suggest upgrading is if you've got something from 2023 or newer. They've upgraded the mesh on the back of the backpacks so that it doesn't rip up your jerseys, which is always nice because I know I'm not the only one that doesn't want to have to spend $100 on all my favorite DJ and my favorite artist jerseys just because my hydration pack has torn them up. But yeah, they're basically the same as the Lunchbox hydration pack that's already been out for a little while now. So if you already have one, like I said, don't go and buy another one. But if you don't have a Lunchbox hydration pack, I would definitely recommend it. They are a little bit pricier than some of the competitors. But like I said, the safety of this bag at festivals in order to keep your belongings protected is out of this world. There's so many different features that this bag has that make me want to buy one, and honestly I wouldn't be recommending it to you if I didn't actually go out and support the company myself. So I've got like 3 hydration packs, I've got a sling pack, I've got a snack pack, and I think that's it. The next big thing happening in rave culture is that the Electric Forest dates have been moved officially. They've gotten the all go-ahead from the Rothbury Council, and we are going to be moving 1 week earlier now. So it's not going to be the last weekend of June, it's going to be the second to last weekend in June. I believe it's the 17th to the 22nd. So set your calendars now. If you guys didn't know, Bonnaroo is the week before that, so if you guys are going to be doing a back-to-back like me, definitely set your calendars now and start planning those road trips for next summer. Well, Lost Lands just finished up about a week and a half ago, and I'm sure a lot of you guys still have those post-festival blues, but hopefully you guys don't mind talking a little bit about it because, as you know, Lost Lands is an amazing festival. It's got this sort of feral dinosaur headbanger theme that pervades the compound. I have not been to Lost Lands yet. It's definitely at the top of my list for next year. It was supposed to be at the top of my list for this year, but I couldn't make it. I've got some really good friends that did go to Lost Lands though, so they're going to be sharing some details with you guys about it at the end of today's video. So make sure you guys stick around. But yeah, Lost Lands definitely going to be one of the fests that I would suggest you guys check out. Lots of dubstep, lots of headbanging, lots of amazing DJs, and it's Excision's festival. So if you guys like Excision, you're going to have an amazing time. He does a couple sets there usually, and honestly, the whole time I think everybody's just headbanging. So if you like headbanging and you like that heavy wah 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 music, go to Lost Lands. Oh my God, have you guys seen some of the videos from Wakan? There's not a lot out there, I'll be honest, but I've seen some of the videos and it looks like so much fun. I wish I could have gone. The people that went looked like they were having an amazing time. It's definitely one of the more OG fests. I think that the people that go to that fest, they've been going a long time for the most part, and there's a good culture of energy and vibes, like it's a big home fest. So I think that the people that go there, they kind of emanate this feeling of home, and you can just tell that from the videos that everyone's having an amazing time, and there's a big sense of companionship, a big sense of family, and that definitely pervades throughout everything I've seen about Wakan. But it's not all about the fests that have already happened, it's also about the fests we got coming up. As you guys know, October has a couple of good fests. One of the big festivals that I really like to think about and talk about is Suwannee Halloween, right here in Florida. Swanee Halloween, or more commonly referred to as Hula, is honestly one of the coolest festivals I've ever been to. I wouldn't say it had the best lineup last year. I don't think it has the most amazing lineup this year either. But let me tell you guys, if you're only going to the fest for the music lineup, you're not doing fest right. Because there's lots more to enjoy about festivals. For experience, the camping. Camping at Hulaween was the coolest camping experience I've ever had at any festival. And the reason for that is because there are no assigned spaces. Now, this could be a really bad thing if you're arriving on Saturday or Sunday, but if you're able to get there early, or if you have some good friends saving space for you, Hula is one of the coolest festivals for that reason. A lot of the camping is literally in the woods. You can't even get your car into some of the spots. Camping at Hulaween is honestly the coolest camping setup I've ever experienced. It's all 100% on your own Renegade style, first come, first serve, which means that it's amazing if you get there on Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday possibly. But if you're getting there any day after Friday, or if you don't have anybody there already saving space for you, you might be camping next to the porta potties, you might be in a really bad spot. So that being said, Hulaween is a really cool festival with camping, but the lineups are not always the best. I don't know, I didn't love the lineup last year. This lineup this year looks good, but I'm also not in love with it. So I would definitely check out Hulaween. It's got some of the coolest venue amenities you will ever see at a festival. Lots of cool stuff to see at Hulaween. That's all I'm gonna say. Not to mention the beauty of all the nature at Hula is gotta be one of the top fests I've ever been to. I like to say that it's the electric forest of the South because it definitely has some of those amazing foresty vibes, but it is in Florida, so you're not actually in a forest, you're just surrounded by woods, you're surrounded by trees, and of course Spirit Lake is a sight to be seen. Next up, another festival we have in October is Odyssey Music Festival right here in St. Petersburg, Florida. I went there last year. It was a low-key fest. It was in a nice location. It was right by the beach. It had good artists. There was Slug, Sako was there last year, Miss Mata. But this year they got a couple other DJs. We've got Turnian Sound, 100 Drums, DJ Susan. And with that, I think that the DJs were gonna bring a little bit better of a vibe this year because they did move the festival to the Glass Factory in St. Pete. But I think it's a low-key fest. I'm probably not gonna end up going this year just because I'm trying to save some money. But if you're in the St. Pete area, definitely check out Odyssey Music Festival. We are the Cyberpunks. Any of my Miami peeps out there, I know you guys are looking forward to 3 points, so keep looking forward to it. You're almost there. Got lots of good DJs this year. I know this fest is tried and true for just being a great music festival. You can't go wrong with 3 points. The only thing I don't love about Miami is the whole parking situation and getting in and out of the festival. But if you could remove that, I would definitely be at 3 points this year. Definitely always a great lineup. And unfortunately, I have some bad news for all of you Okeechobee beings out there. It doesn't look like Soundslinger Entertainment is going to be bringing Okeechobee or Okie back this year. And by this year, I mean for 2024. They made an announcement earlier this year that they were hopefully going to be able to bring it back next year, which is March, usually when the festival happens. However, it looks like they just made a post a couple days ago that they're not going to try and bring it back for 2024. I heard they ran into some logistical issues. That's why they didn't have one in 2023 or 2024. So hopefully they'll be back in 2025. That's all we can hope for. My next question for you guys is, have you seen the EDC Orlando lineup yet? It is stacked. I'm so excited, guys. The Dylan Francis back-to-back disco lines. We've got literally everybody on this lineup. It's impossible to say a name that's not on here. If you could find one in the first 5 seconds that's not on here, I'd be very impressed. But like I said, if you go between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this lineup is just insane. Off the walls. Best lineup I've ever seen for a festival. I don't know what to say. The only place I've seen a better lineup is EDC Vegas, and I mean, that's EDC Vegas. What do you expect? EDC Orlando this year is bringing the heat, trying to compete with EDC Vegas, and I truly appreciate it. Right here in my hometown, 45 minutes away from my house. EDC Orlando. Definitely hit me up in the comments below if you guys are going. I'd love to meet up with you, see some of you guys there. There's a lot of festivals going on this year, but that's just a few of them. Hopefully you guys are getting excited for them. I know I am. And definitely don't forget about EDC, like EDC at Sea, because the cruise line, that lineup is absolutely stacked as well. I personally am going on Groove Cruise next year, which is in January, so I didn't elect to try and go on 2 Groove Cruises or 2 music festivals on a cruise ship. But if I could, I would probably trade my Groove Cruise lineup for the EDC at Sea lineup because it's a lot better. And honestly, I love house, I love techno, I love trance, but I want some bass. And there's really no bass on Groove Cruise, so that was my bad decision making that purchase again. But I will definitely next year be looking at EDC because nothing beats a music festival on a cruise ship. You guys know how you hate using those dirty ass porta potties, and you hate going and getting in the lines for the drinks, and you hate having to go find water stations and fill it up. Imagine getting rid of all that and then just being on the cruise ship, walking around from stage to stage in less than 5 minutes. It's so amazing, so amazing. So for that reason, I call it the ultimate VIP experience. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you guys are trying to level up your festival game. Well, that brings us to the end of today's news, but I have one last surprise in store for you guys. I wanted to share a little bit about Lost Lands with you from the first-hand perspective. I've got some of my best friends, John and Ashley, here. They're gonna tell you guys a little bit about Lost Lands. So John and Ashley, you guys there? You guys wanna introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your festival experience?
Hey man.
Hey!
How you been? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we missed you bunches. We cannot wait to headbang with you again.
Oh my god, absolutely.
I'll let John go first though because he kind of introduced me, so I'll let him get things rolling.
Yeah, so I got started in 2019, right before COVID. My first festival experience was Lost Lands. Nope, Lollapalooza.
Lost Lands is still on our brain.
yeah, quite a bit. But no, Lollapalooza back in 2019, and yeah, was very devastated that I couldn't go again the year after. So right away in 2021, when they started selling tickets again, I jumped on that and got them immediately, and then also got Riot Fest tickets for later that year for both actually myself and this one.
Because we met like right at the beginning. Our first date was January 2021, and I had never been to music festivals before that. So that was like Riot Fest was my first introduction to the music fest scene. And it was awesome. It rocked my socks off. It was amazing. I had the best time.
Oh my god, yeah. No, it was pretty incredible. And so we have both been very, very into festivals since. We've been going to at least 2 per year. Last year it was Lollapalooza, North Coast, as well as Riot Fest. Mm-hmm. And then this year we did cut back a little bit to just Lollapalooza.
No, we did Groove Cruise.
True. I guess that was this year.
He popped a question on Groove Cruise, and then we went to Lollapalooza. And we took engagement photos at Lollapalooza. We just and then our wedding is music festival themed as well. So the music fest scene means everything to us.
Thank you so much, and congrats on your wedding, you guys. I can't wait to be there for you on your big day. Tell me a little bit about Lost Lands, though. How did it go? I'm so upset I couldn't be there this year with you guys, but definitely next year. I can't wait to join you, and hopefully we can all camp together. Tell me a little bit about your experiences.
I'll let you take this one first.
The vibes were exactly what I needed. Oh my god. The Crater pre-party on Thursday fed my soul. It was incredible. It went so hard. That was exactly what I needed. It was, Lost Lands is home now. Absolutely. Like I said, the Crater stage went hard. The Plur there is unstoppable. The people were awesome. I'm still sad. I was a blubbering wreck when we left, and I think I still kind of am.
Oh man, yeah. And yeah, definitely to echo her sentiment that it is our new home. Just as soon as we got there, I mean, our smiles were we lit up.
Some guy even pointed it out. He's like, I feel your energy and your happiness. And he gave us a big hug, and that was like our first few moments of just walking in, and I was like, this is gonna be incredible. people. I was just so happy.
But yeah, no. The flip side of that coin is, leaving. We were both left with very large holes in our hearts.
Still.
Definitely still on our minds quite a bit. We will be going back like every time we can.
Every year.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. We'll make it happen.
That's so good to hear. So good to hear. Everybody always talks so highly of Lost Lands that honestly it's been at the top of my list for a while. Would you mind sharing another thing about Lost Lands? I don't know, your favorite memories or some crazy experiences you guys saw, something crazy that happened. I don't know, anything, whatever you guys want to share. I'd just love to hear.
Favorite memories. That's a good one. I think it would have to be Ahi at the Crater stage. His set just blew my mind, and that Crater stage in general, as Ash said, just outrageous. Just the entirety covered in lasers. Ridiculous. And then they had these lifted state platforms, which were so great for dancing because it was on loose gravel, which was a little rough. Sometimes you could lose your balance a little easily, but
better for the drought, I think. But yeah, rough to dance on. You could twist an ankle really quickly.
Yeah, but that was probably one of my highlights.
Oh man, that was awesome. My whole thing, I could not wait to see Ray Volpetron Sunday. And it started raining during his set, which is exactly, I feel like, what the whole fest was, just needing that cherry on top. I was headbanging my little heart out. My space buns came out. Complete mess. I was this close to getting in a mosh pit, and I never even want to get near mosh pits. And I was like I would have felt safe still in that mosh pit. I would have been like, I know people would have hyped me up. And I'm glad I didn't still, but I was as close.
And the mosh pits were very generous. They were picking people up. They didn't leave me. They didn't let people get stepped on or anything like that. So the mosh pits went hard, but they were safe mosh pits as far as other mosh pits can go. So
and just making friends too, making friends with people. That was a really great memory as well. Just everyone being so kind. Yeah. Just the whole vibe is a great memory,
And then as far as anything crazy, we weren't focused on the crowd too much.
Also, we were little babies. We went to bed like pretty early, actually.
Well, I mean,
compared to
2 a.m.
Compared to like
I guess the silent disco going until like 5, 6
a.m. I really did
yeah.
want to get to the silent disco, and we still didn't make it. We didn't make it on Groove Cruise either, and I was a sleepy bear. Mm-hmm. I was falling asleep, and I know next time don't start at 4:30 a.m. coming from Illinois to start your Thursday pre-party that night.
Yeah, that was an early morning to start the drive, for sure. So, and then, the 7-hour drive compiled with just then the heat on Thursday and going hard
we
for
had
the first day.
We did not have to set up a tent. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, guys, I'm completely with you. I think staying on the festival grounds, getting the real camping experience is the best way to go. I personally have never done glamping, but if you guys have and you guys continue to do glamping, I would love to join you one time. So what do you guys think? Going back next year? Or are you going to try and make space, save money for another fest?
Well, as we already alluded to,
100%.
we're going back.
A huge
hard
yes, 100%.
Can confirm.
Every year that we can.
Yes.
We would live there. We would still be there if we could.
It will be expensive because I don't think we cannot do glamping
No, that's
going
a
forward.
no-go.
Or
Hard no.
yeah,
Glamping is the way to go.
yeah. Even trying to catch the shuttle to Columbus, like the lines were outrageous.
That's a
at the end of the
90.
night.
That's a 90-minute minimum
Yeah,
time just waiting to get there or back. Like
Yeah.
in the line waiting for the shuttle, and it's like a 40 or 50-minute drive from the hotel too, which I'm not knocking it. It's a good option if you need space away.
True.
It really is a great option. Just we prefer to be on the grounds, I think, and with glamping you get a bed or a cot.
If
And
you're
if-
not a camping person
Yeah.
and would hate camping, would abhor it, and rather do anything else other than camping, glamping is a fantastic option for Lost Lands. Because
Well, we needed the showers. Like the showers included in glamping was great because it was also 24 hours, and it was just that was clutch.
they have free breakfasts.
Yeah, and it was good breakfast too.
You have to get there early to get the
Yeah.
good stuff, otherwise it'll run out pretty quickly. But
there's like
yeah.
pizza,
Yeah, they have breakfast pizza, breakfast burritos, scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon.
avocado toast.
Yeah. I think that really what you're left with at the end isn't bad. It's just all the breads and carbs, and it's like waffles and pancakes and muffins and a lot of
Yeah.
sugar. So
Yeah,
stuff that you
which-
don't want to start the day with.
I mean, we didn't really, but
Yeah.
it was okay. But they had otherwise really really great options as well.
Mhm.
Hiking shoes. You were
Tips,
really wanting some hiking shoes
Yeah.
as well.
So as far as advice, like tips and tricks, comfortable shoes or like hiking boots. Like don't bring running shoes.
Don't forget all of your shoes and need to wear your fiance's shoes the whole weekend. But actually, that ended up working out because my feet didn't hurt until the last day anyway. So.
Yes. But don't forget your shoes. Good shoes.
Cooling towels.
Cooling
Bring
towels.
cooling towels.
Yep. You can get them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. They're like a microfiber material.
That
You,
saved us.
you get them wet. They cool down super quickly with the wind, and yeah, they stay wet for a good bit.
And we froze like gallon water jugs, and as it would melt, we would like pour it on the cooling rags and just hang out. And
Yep, that's a good camping tip. So bring a cooler, fill some gallon jugs of water, freeze them, and just use that instead of ice. We didn't run out of our freezer stayed cool our little cooler stayed cool the entire time. So we were there Tuesday to Monday.
No, Thursday. We didn't.
Thursday to Monday, and
Next
yeah,
day,
it didn't
Tuesday.
have any issues.
Yeah. A
Um,
good hydro bag.
and then good hydro bag. So again, it wasn't an issue at all. I didn't feel like it was going to be an issue, but
Always.
I always like the anti-theft bags. I always feel a little bit
never
more
know.
comfortable with them. And then I just clip them up with carabiners. If I got the little screw ones for this year, so those were really cool because
Really nice.
you're definitely gonna feel someone unscrewing a carabiner. So yeah, that was as far as tips. That's most of them. Again,
Bring
with
your
glamping,
plur. Just be nice. Like,
bring
say
your plur.
excuse me.
Yeah.
That goes a long
Yeah.
way.
Yep. And then say hi to your neighbors. Say hi to the people next to you.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a big trinket giver or candy giver, there's
I'm
plenty
still
of
wearing all
opportunities for
mine.
you. Yeah.
I never take them off.
But yeah.
Y'all are the absolute best. Thanks so much for sharing some of the tips that we guys had with our viewers today. I sincerely appreciate you guys coming on the show. Is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody? Anything you guys got going on? We'd love to hear it.
Thank you guys for existing. Thank you for being you. I'm not gonna cry, actually. I'm not doing it. But thank you for making this just the most incredible community to ever be part of that we are desperate to get back to, and we never want to leave ever. Keep on keeping on because we want to just be part of this community forever.
Yeah, no, I echo those sentiments exactly. And yeah, really, anything on top of that, just spread all the plur you can. The world needs more of it
Always.
now more than ever. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just be kind to others, and be kind to yourself.
Yeah, I just take the music fest vibe and spread it because I That's what makes me so sad leaving it, I guess, coming back to the real world and missing all of you guys. And we miss you, Ken. We miss you, and we're just so thankful that we met you in this space as well. It was awesome hanging out with you at Groove Cruise, just vibing immediately. You were so incredible and awesome, and just meeting so many good friends for life in that scene is, we just want to keep meeting all of you. So
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, man. Can't wait to see you again soon, brother.
So that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. Go home, have a great day, spread the peace, love, unity, and respect, and go to a festival. Go have some fun. Peace.